First day started off with just a blank slate. Very basic things set up for um, creating levels. Um, and it took me a lot longer than I thought it would to get the movement for the player. And just to give you an example of the document that I decided to work on from so far, I would, scratch some notes down while I had a moment, kind of not quite done with work for the day, but mostly done for the work for the day. They had announced the theme for this jam, Death is Just the Beginning, and I had thought this one sort of concept out. Um, basically, sort of there being a level of hell, a level of earth, and a level of heaven. The player being able to sort of transfer back and forth between these different levels, harming enemies. Um, for in heaven's probably not a good thing. You'll get bad karma, and that'll throw you back down to earth, or maybe even back to hell. The hell, you're going to be spitting fire, so maybe there's some water in hell that still gets you wet and kind of dims your hellfire. I had figured I better figure out a tile map sort of setup so that I can get the levels built pretty quick. Then kind of getting some basic concepts in place for some enemies too. So we'll see how this develops from here. This document might change. For the game itself, what I've managed to get together so far. So I did get the tile map arranged. It's pretty easy to just put in boxes like that. I had played around with Blender for a short little bit this evening, and I am just not quite there. So I'm going to wait for a different time to really work on my Blender skills. Also, I've got my player here, at least the stand-in. Played around with using, transform translate or rigid body. I finally settled with rigid body. I still like the jumping's a little weird, but it's working good enough for the time being. I got it so the gravity kind of accelerates on the way down, and we'll see. The movement side to side is kind of a little odd too. Like I might actually just go back to transform translate for the side to side movement. And that is where I am. It is now 12:05 in the morning on Saturday the 21st, just about 11 hours into the game jam. All right, so it has been a long day. I have been working on the project since I woke up this morning, and with some breaks in between, here I am. I have got a long level, longish, with the three realms of heaven, earth, and hell. Certainly could be prettier and have more depth. At the same time, it's all together. I've got a player, and look at that, my Blender skills came back. It's not beautiful, and at the same time, I'm not going to spend tons and tons of time putting this together. I've also got a little bouncy guy, a guy who just goes back and forth little by little. I've got this flyer, so go back and forth in the sky, and I've just finished the shooter, right? Like it'll throw out little bullets or whatever at the player. I have yet to really finish the mechanics for the shooter, but it is a lot further along. I've got some pretty looking blocks here. Here we go. So I feel like I've made a lot of progress, and at the same time, it is. It feels like I'm a little worried I'm not gonna get this all done all in time, but I feel like I can get some kind of working product together. Because at the same time, like this is it. This Saturday and then the next Saturday are the two big days that I have to work on this. It is going to be super busy the rest of the week, so I'll do a check-in tomorrow. I'll probably get to do some work in the morning, some work in the evening, and then Monday, forget about it. Tuesday, forget about it. Wednesday, it's always up in the air, and then maybe some Thursday, Friday evening stuff. It's going to be interesting. I feel like, even, granted I didn't have all day today, but I still feel like I did not use the time like productively. I still managed to get some things done, like my player gets to swing a sword, that the shooter is shooting their little ballistics. I've figured out some more of the scripting stuff. I also have gotten some music set aside. We've got some themes. I ended up going with beatbox for some of the music. It was just way easier. I could have done Mixcraft, but it was taking way too long. I just kind of would go down a rabbit hole. I did make one theme that did actually work out on Mixcraft. I'm glad that worked out. That's going to be just about what I can manage for the rest of the week. Tomorrow's probably, I might have a little time in the morning. It is the end of my workday, and I got a little bit of time to sneak in a little bit of progress here with making the portal, and also spiffed up the menu page. At least got that going and working to a degree. And that's about it. I've got more hours in my day, and at the same time, I know I am spent. Another long day of work for me, so I wasn't going to get much done, if anything at all, anyway. Added a little bit to the game, though, to add a screen for the end and a little bit of coding to draw out the message there. That's kind of it. I am strongly suspecting I'm getting ill, which is going to add a whole nother twist and challenge. You may have asked yourself, what happened to day 6? Well, apparently I came down with COVID, and I've been a little under the weather. I did get some things done, but it was just here and there as I could between fever dreams. Doing a little better, still, not tip top. I got a lot done though with adding a UI. I don't know what else I'm going to do with this health bar here, but I also just tweaked the physics. I've got it going so that there's actually an interaction between the enemies and the player. You can hear the music maybe there. See, lose a little health if you touch the enemy. Got it going so that the sword's a little more effective when it actually hits too. There's opportunities to go from round to round. Still got a little bit of physics to work on apparently. Alright, see, new realm. Still gotta fix up this realm though because we get stuck, and I got fireballs firing. Thought I did. Oh. Well, got more things to work on apparently. There you go. I was able to get a lot of things done, especially today. Yesterday I was able to finally fix a couple of the mechanical issues where the player kept getting stuck on the edge. And then today I've added animation to characters. I've really actually, the skeleton was there, but I was able to bring in the system with karma points so that if you have enough karma, you get to go to heaven, right? And then you also have your animation, and there's the system in the background there working decently. It's at least a video game for sure. Also added some endings at the end here. I'm almost ready to say I could turn this in right now. I would like to have some better music or more music.